The number one thing that people ask me as a real estate coach is if they can work part-time in real estate and if they'll be successful. And listen, I have conflicting emotions about this because I started part-time in the very beginning, but I had a really flexible job. And I do think these days that real estate is way more demanding 20-something years later than it was. I think clients are way more demanding and they expect Amazon responses. They want to go tomorrow, because when I started, there were fax machines and pagers and people had to come to the office to do a consult. So the process was so much slower. And so if you were working another job, you had a buffer and a boundary with people. But now with the ability to text, and people want you to respond to their text right away. They want to call you right away on your cell phone. They want to and when they decide they want to look at homes or they want to sell their home, if you can't get out to them quickly, the next day or that weekend, prepared with all of your materials. And listen, because of the internet, you have to get all of your ducks in a row, all of your paperwork, all of your comps. There's so much information. It's information overload. And if you don't come prepared professionally with all of the information, when they want you to, you're probably going to lose out on the business. So I don't know how flexible your full-time job is, but if you can leave during the day, if you can take calls without it bugging your boss, and it's okay for moonlighting. And if you can take off for an hour at a time to go show properties or to work on preparing your CMAs and stuff like that for a listing presentation, because after work, you're going straight to the person's home. I mean, think about it. You only have, if you're 9 to 5, you only have 6 to 8 to meet with people and weekends. And if you tell them that you can't see them until the weekend, then they might talk to another agent before you, and then they're literally comparing you to the first agent they met. And I'm pretty sure that the stat is 73% of clients will pick the first agent they meet regardless of experience. So that's a really important thing to understand. If you can't just jump when they snap, it's pretty tough. You're going to lose out on business. You're going to get frustrated. You're not going to make the kind of money that you expect to make. And a lot of you guys want to replace your other income before you quit. And I really feel like that is so hard, because in this business, there are agents that work 60 hours a week that barely make 6 figures. I don't know what you make at your other job, but you have to consider all of these things when considering part-time real estate. Another avenue is there's 2 things. If you make good money at your other job, then you can fund your real estate business and put money into it and market yourself and grow your business a little faster than if you were broke and you had to do open houses all the time. But you can't run your real estate business and not do stuff like open houses and networking in person. It just isn't healthy to have one pillar of business. You need to branch out and do 2 or 3 pillars of business. So I tell people, you really need to work 2 full-time jobs. It is what it is. You guys can take this as a grain of salt, but honestly, there are some people that are outliers that are crushing real estate part-time. They have it in them. They're great person skills. They probably have great sales backgrounds. All that stuff those factors help them sometimes grow a little faster, but you can't compare yourself to other people. And that's just my TED Talk on the subject.